We're live here at Lambeau Field just after the Vikings tied the Green Bay Packers 29-29. Behind us, you see the goalpost where Daniel Carlson pushed a field goal to the right that would have won this game for the Vikings. A lot of good things to go along with this tie. Certainly disappointing. We just got out of the locker room. It was very somber inside, but there were things that we look at, including Kirk Cousins' ability to run this offense and control it, especially in a 2-minute drill, especially in overtime. He had over 400 yards passing. The Vikings were a little unbalanced today. There were 3 times as many passes as there were runs. I would look for that to get changed a little bit next week against Buffalo as they try to get a bit more balance. But literally the explosiveness finally came out of this offense that we expected. You saw Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen both with over 100 yards, and Kyle Rudolph had 72 himself. One of the biggest problems we had today was Laquan Treadwell. There were at least 3 drops that were catches he could have made. One probably was too high for him. He was in the locker room. He certainly was disappointed in his performance, but again, he spent the time talking to the reporters, and hopefully he will come back. Daniel Carlson also talked to the reporters, again, very disappointed in his performance, and it's one of those things he's going to have to look to correct in the following week. I think the key thing here is we can tell you right now, it's a little after 4 o'clock. It is very hot and humid today. That was one of the issues with the defense. They were using the rotation, as Mike Zimmer said he would, with that defensive line, but it literally saps your strength. It was in the high 70% for humidity today, and that makes a bigger difference than just the raw temperature. So again, here at Lambeau Field, it was a 29-29 tie. It is a bit like kissing your sister, but it certainly is better than going home with a loss to Green Bay, which is where the team was sitting late in the 3rd quarter. The Vikings look to regroup, get back on the winning track next week at Buffalo. From Lambeau Field, I'm Tom Moore.